We have former Defense Secretary Orly Mercado.
Good day, Ka Orly.
Thanks for joining us again.
Thank you for joining us. Ka
Good
Orly,
morning to both of you.
Yes, what is your insights, your general insights about the RAA? Is this good for us ba amid, yung ongoing tension with China? How important is Japan to balance what's happening in Asia?
Dapat natin maisip, it's very, very important for us to, as I always say, to look at these things in a broad sense. Number one, the conflict in West Philippine Sea, South China Sea, is basically maritime. And hindi madali ang interoperability o cooperation sa mga naval forces na tayo napaka-importante sa atin ngayon. Well, lalo na sa ating bansa because we are an archipelago.
Yes.
And for Japan, dito natin nakikita yung alignment ng, hindi sinadya ito, pero talagang ang national interest ng Japan, talagang manatiling open yung lines of communication and sea communication because of transport. And they're very reliant on importation of energy resources that they need, etc. Kaya pag nag-aalay ng mga puwersa, it's not just a matter, kasi tayo sa atin, inisip natin, anong ibibigay sa atin, etc. It's how to institutionalize interoperability. Yeah, remember, you have different systems, you have different equipment, etc. Kaya yung balikatan natin is very, very important. It is for that reason also that we have restored yung balikatan exercises. Now broadened na yan. Open na ngayon doon sa iba pang mga bansa that have interest also aligned with us. And Japan has become critical because it has many things that it has a long experience in warfare, and it is a developed country. It has capabilities in cyber warfare and all other forms of warfare in this conflict that we have. Remember, as we keep repeating, this conflict is not just kinetic war. Hindi barilan ng barilan.
Yes.
Ang totoo niya, git-gitan eh. Kaya utakan, lamangan, at yan, siyempre nakakirinig natin na China sinasabi, you're starting tensions, etc. Because nagsasama yung mga kalaban niya. Hindi na tayo. Ang importante sa China, hiwalay tayo. Pag away-awayan tayo. Kahit sa Pilipinas, they will not stop making us fight each other.
But Ka Orly, sabi nga po nila, Japan and the Philippines have been strategic partners since 2011. Pero ito po bang RAA na to is meant to counter China?
Alam mo, lagi naman sinasabi ng mga bansa, hindi pang China ito, etc. Okay, naniniwala ako riyan. Tapos minsan I used to mouth that also. Sinasabi ko, siyempre, makakatulong yan sa disaster, relief, rescue, etc. And that's also true. But that's not the main, because what we are fighting for here, really, is an encroachment of our maritime resources, exclusive economic zone. Talagang sila, hindi lang nagre-reklamo. Yan ang talagang classic na the kettle calling the pan black. Dahil sa nakikita natin na nagtayo sila ng pitong mga struktura military. Sinira nila at hanggang ngayon ay sinisira pa nila yung natural resources, yung common fishing ground ng mga bansa. So actually, it's very important for us to always go back. Huwag tayong padadala sa kinakailangan malinaw na malinaw kung saan tayo pupunta. Ngayon, we should fully support what the government is doing in this sense. Yung RA na yan, yung agreement na yan na ukol sa interoperability, training, etc. That should all come in. And we should be thankful we have allies because that's the only way we can stand up for our own sovereignty.
Carl, I'd like to ask now, we've been talking about this last few weeks about we cannot enter into a dialogue with China before because wala naman tayong pinanghahawakan na any form of leverage. Will this new agreement give us additional weapons to put on the negotiating table should we decide to finally formally pursue long-term talks with China?
Hindi, ang military might or military capability, hindi naman sinusukat yan para i-convert into diplomatic capabilities. But we all know the pressures, you cannot have credibility and stand by your principles and your sovereignty if you don't have the armed forces to do it. And it's not a question of how many bombs you have or how many rockets or that you have. It's a question of will to fight. And I always repeat, there have been histories replete with conflicts of David versus Goliath. Not too long ago, the Vietnam War. Ang kalaban ng Vietnam nun, inuulit ko lagi. Pero mga kalaban nila, the number one economy and the number one armed forces in the world. And yet they won. It's adaptability is critical and presence. Tama yung ginagawa natin. Let's continue to shore up our alliances. We travel in a pack, not as a lone wolf, and keep that pressure up.
Keep alliances.
Kung hindi tayo papansinin. Ngayon, makakatulong ba yung nag-i-improve yung Oo, pero hindi naman dinadala sa negotiating table yung may bago akong equipment dito, etc.
But,
ano yan intelligence yan
Pero Ka-Orly, many groups have already slammed this RAA. Kasama na po dito yung bagong alyansa Makabayan, Gabriela, and they even, mention itong mga wartime atrocities and systematic abuse of comfort women done by the Japanese before, So what's your reaction on that, Ka-Orly?
Alam mo, lagi ko na sinasabi, yung hindsight, yung history, napaka-importante, naintindihan natin yung kasaysayan. Pero countries go to war or get out of war on the basis of protecting their sovereignty, territorial integrity, and their national interest, kung ano ang national interest nila. Pag nagtutugma yung national interest, yung magkaaway, nagiging magkaibigan yan. Sa politika, ganun any power relationship has to be viewed in that sense. So, yung nangyayari doon sa hindi natin binabaliwala yung nangyayari doon sa nangyayari doon sa comfort women issues, etc. But we have to balance, the leadership of a nation has to balance its needs, in terms of what you have to protect.
Right.
So I feel that national security issues are critical. We're not giving up. For example, our friendship with Malaysia, we have continuous. But we have never given up our claim to Sabah, di ba? Ganun yan May mga bagay na mayroong mga bagay na pinag-aawayan ngayon, bukas pwedeng marginalize yan. Pero hindi nawawala.
Ka-Orly, as usual, maraming salamat po sa inyong oras. We don't have much time again, but imbitahin na po ulit namin kayo kung kayo po ay free. But for the meantime, maraming salamat po sa inyong oras. That is our former Defense Secretary, Orly Mercado. Thank you po.
Thank you.